we shall.
Let's actually get this started.
Bye, Monokuma Touchscreen. I'll miss you.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sam Grayson. Here with me again, our Ghost of Riddles and Opie Man.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you ready for some thrills, kills, chills?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for.
Who's ready for some despair?
Me.
So we do.
Ultimate despair. Alright, so just as a quick recap, Monokuma forced a trial to try and kill Kyoko. Didn't work. He ended up tossing us in the garbage instead.
Yeah, he got pissed and tried to kill Makoto, and Makoto's in the garbage.
Yep. And then Kyoko came down, plot dumped us, told us her special talent. She is the ultimate detective.
She is the ultimate cabbage farmer.
God damn it. Anyway, chapter 6, here we go. The ultimate despair. Group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. 1 year ago. Same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it all over the world. Most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now...
Anyway...
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place.
Right.
Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
We gotta get out of here! Yeah, right. Door.
Right.
Rattle, rattle. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. We have a key.
Oh,
I
God.
thought we were gonna use Kyoko as a battering ram or something.
Use your head.
I don't want to lose my head!
Wait, hang on. No, you didn't let me finish it. Ow! The blooper reel of that is even better.
I know. But I swear to God, that is the best bit from that fucking movie.
It is great.
Or at least it's the most memorable one, apparently. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room.
Indeed.
Of course I do.
Of course I do, you fucking dunce.
It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it.
And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Ooh. Oh, sorry about
Nice.
that. Ooh.
Way to burp in my face, Makoto. That's right.
That wasn't Makoto that was burping. I burped in his face, to be fair.
Oh, that's the other way around, right? Forgot.
I don't voice Makoto, remember?
Right.
That's me. Sorry for burping. I had a large soda before I came down here.
Oh. Well, I had to have... Stop impersonating me. But I had to have something when I had to have something. I had to have something while I was getting tossed around in that garbage bag.
A rocket and a tank. You're not thinking too much about what I'm seeing down here. Otherwise I might start hallucinating. Isn't that right, Celeste? Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out.
Well,
I believe I just said that, you idiot. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. Then...
Click.
Yes, it opened!
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. Quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit.
Yeah.
You don't contribute, you belong in the garbage chute. Finally.
You want another brownie, by the way?
Yes, please.
Two brownies.
I figured you would.
We were finally free.
You're addicted to those things.
Oh.
You're addicted to those things. But it's not my place to judge.
There wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. The real fight had just begun.
Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Deadly life.
After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up, like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. Started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Thank God I played all that Metal Gear. The ladder was impossibly long, couldn't even see where it ended. Climbed into darkness, and I could swear I could hear a song about snake eaters or something.
Maybe I shouldn't have given him that last brownie.
Passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous.
Of course, they black out the fucking skirt shot.
Of course they did.
I mean,
It's like,
Talk
the
about
void,
it.
it's like the void in there, just sucks you right in. The black hole.
The black hole. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
how long?
So
She says.
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood.
Okay.
Just ask my cousins, the Shiraganes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No.
Nobody gets it.
Uh-huh. I know.
There was
I
a time when being
no, I just got the crossover in my head. I like it.
You two are
I want a picture of them too.
Oh, go on the internet. I'm sure you'll find one.
You two are hopeless.
God, you're such a baby.
There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way.
Then, is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
pride?
Indeed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. There's a song like that somewhere. Something about standing alone. I don't know if you've heard of it, but
Legitimately, I probably
No.
haven't.
knowing how boring you are, Makoto, you probably haven't.
Who's posting something in recording chat? Oh, hey, you found one.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
see? Yeah, of course.
Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
Conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride.
Pride. That explains... Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her.
Let me
Is
just
she-
point it out. Pull up the log again. Before I came here, when was?
When was...
Yeah.
When was...
It should be I
When
was. God damn it.
When was?
Yep.
When was looking up info?
Oh, that is actually kind of cute.
However,
It is.
And yet, I gave up some of that pride.
I'm racking my brain trying to come up with a gumshoe joke, but I got nothing.
You can stop that. You should know better. I'm not like that.
Well, I might not be the smartest, but, I do my job well. Yes.
May not be the smartest, but I do my job well.
Yeah. And, I also come could also go for a couple noodles right now. I'm hungry. Yes. Well.
Oh, look,
Well,
my
it's a
pay
good-
got cut again.
Excuse me.
Man, it's a good thing he's not here right now. Just remembering the dumb shit he said. Makes me glad I took up smoking sometimes.
Oh my god.
I'm really good at leaking investigation reports to defense attorneys. Don't know why he told me that.
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, is because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? No shame in that.
What?
Reconnect?
Yeah, we lost connection. The Wi-Fi connection's messed up. Sorry.
I should slap you for that one.
Thank you.
I had
You
absolutely
may
no.
have another.
I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my
So
father.
how the hell did he slap me? Probably the ass cheek on this. He's climbing up a ladder.
I slapped your ankle. I figured it was the spot I could reach that would hurt the
Ow!
Slap on
turns
the
out
ass,
I
get
was-
moving.
And it turns out I was right.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You'd have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though.
What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
What is it? Well, if you'd shut up, I'll tell you.
so...
Yeah, why don't you stop interrupting me? I want to sever all ties with him.
Eh?
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future,
However,
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. As young as I was, he left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that. Sure, your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do.
Ow.
Mhm.
Sick burn.
I take pride in my family name. So every
I-
last part of me he didn't take me with him.
Not even a burn heel can fix that.
Yeesh.
Gotta need a
Pretty
sensory
brutal.
for that one.
If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. I couldn't tell. Couldn't see how she looked when she said that. She might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However,
But there's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
so...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father.
In all yellow.
That's how they see me even to this day.
Fuck it, moving on. Trying to come up with a joke.
I'm glad you didn't. I would have had to punish you. His shadow's been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out in my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. in order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family. You just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood. Nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. So shocked to hear her say something like that, I didn't know how to respond. Instead, I said nothing.
Okay.
Reminder, Kyoko's a lot like me in a lot of ways.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, finally reached the top.
Except the dilemma of it is, not only is Kyoko a lot like me, so is Byakuya.
Yeah.
There's a fucking disturbing thought.
It's funny.
Looks like this is it.
indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're back.
That's right.
Yeah. In purgatory.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? Oh, Jesus, I interrupted myself.
Way to go, forehead.
I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. Also, don't call me that.
Forehead.
I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Although if you call me that again, I'll throw you back down this ladder.
You have to climb back up again.
Yeah. I can't promise the landing will be soft either.
Well, here goes nothing. Reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. Hatch opened with ease, so... Yep, we're in the garbage room. Looks like we're back.
Phew.
I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. Never would have gotten out of there without you.
No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out... I'm worried about you, too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried.
Yeah, of course.
So then,
Then, let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. It's not like we can run away.
She said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. Probably already knows. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
because
The mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
The mastermind is ensnared. Said something like that before. What does it mean?
so
Jeez.
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'd be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
Still a little... No, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
No.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going.
Let's get moving.
To the gym!
Do-do-do-do.
And it's playing this music through the entire part here.
Oh yeah.
Walking!
With purpose.
Purpose indeed.
Ah, purpose. It's been so long since I've had that.
Sag.
What lies beyond this door?
Well, you know what lies behind the door, the gym, and probably Monokuma.
Well now.
Hey, 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 hey! Go. I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here?
I ask myself that every day. That's exactly how I
Real
thought
much
it'd react. You really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What'll you do?
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I'm gonna punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance.
Oh no, now he Angie. Kyoko?
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
Oh gee, thanks. What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose? You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as blackened and then executed, right?
Hey! What are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed,
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No. More than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
however,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna address that now. There's something that bothers me about that choice leading to two different endings. What makes you think Alter Ego wouldn't intervene for both of them?
Huh.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
So really, that choice shouldn't have mattered. It should have been, no matter what happened, it would play out the exact same, and then the only difference is that then Makoto has to find a way down there.
That would have been kind of cool, actually.
That's the only thing that bothers me about this game.
Really showing Makoto's determination.
Anyway, you never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Da 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 da.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
That means I lose? You talk a big game. Are you saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such a bold claims without a shred of evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. But with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
Meanwhile, he's curled up in the fetal position.
Right.
and back and
Just
forth.
right
I
behind.
wish-
It's right
I
behind
wish the
Kyoko.
I wish the camera panned to Makoto and he was just cowering in fear.
He's like, hi.
Be perfect.
Now that's supposed to be enough to convince me in this absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Huh?
indeed.
The world is watching.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? Don't even open your mouth. Don't even open your mouth. I know you're
Wasn't
over there in the
going
corner thinking it. Not you, the other one.
I wasn't even thinking it. I'm really into this.
Fair trial. One last showdown. In other words, be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? Probably just execute me without another word.
Interesting.
It's just like, oh my god, he actually bought it.
Barrett!
Barely interesting indeed.
Barry?
Monokuma!
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little.
Okay, Teddy.
And what you suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Cut the act. But does this mean that you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree on your terms.
I said cut the act.
Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown.
What have we set in motion?
You agreed.
Now he's telling bear puns.
Still have a shot at this.
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
All of the mysteries?
That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
and that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
Qualify.
If it weren't for these school regulations, I'd punt this bear. That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. You can claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school.
You guys!
Then you win! But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
Honestly, can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held?
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm. That is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating.
Pretty sus.
Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Makuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception. Then it's part of the regulations. Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really
I'm done talking! I've got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, will ya?
Why so mad?
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Me alone! Get out of here!
Okay, I'm going. Really gonna let me go?
Huh. I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, Kyoko. We can't give in to despair. Sorry.
Ugh.
You deserve that.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice red mark on your cheek.
But let's leave this maniacal bear to his own devices.
Yeah.
Monakuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. Just like that, we were out of the gym. Hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. Still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Yeah. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle's still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so,
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment the mastermind let their guard down, like I said.
So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So,
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airways seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing was extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other.
Wanted to show the world?
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other.
Forcing us to kill each other?
Stop that. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
Talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair? The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, is the ultimate despair.
What? What to prove that despair is better than hope? That's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet... that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
That's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed.
1 second, my mouth is...
His mouth's what?
on fire.
I thought you were going to say dry, and then I was going to tell you to stop eating so many of those brownies.
His mouth is on fire.
Stop it!
His
My
mouth is on fire.
My fucking god, dude.
Ah. Mental note, stick with the mild wings from now on. Jesus.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
When you paused after you said my mouth is, I thought you were gonna say it's dry.
Yeah, I heard you.
No more brownies for you, sir.
No more brownies for you.
Moving on.
They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer.
Even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations.
All of that was a hunch, right? You were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet.
Let out a quick sigh. It is a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say?
I'm sure Byakuya would agree.
And lying. Should really think of that.
Also that.
Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
Stop talking.
Granted, I saw you kissing yourself in the corner.
Oh, you saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to tell.
Yeah, you're probably
That.
right. How pathetic.
That
However,
was pathetic.
Anyway, we can't relax. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Ah,
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
you're right. Can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. No option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
Only fair. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind.
Together with everyone.
Ignore that.
however,
Is that really possible?
Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
I've got a theory
About what?
about where the others might be.
Oh, hey, so do I.
You know, where could everyone just all gather in one place?
Dining room.
The dressing room.
I mean, you're not wrong. That is possible.
Suddenly, we were greeted with
Monokuma was with his mouth. 103.241.255.
You know what? Editing,
Remember
put
that-
in that fucking old dial-up noise.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's like, why not put the modem noise?
Remember,
See?
remember that number. Remember that number. It'll be important.
Is he broken?
Whew.
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
Okay, which number?
Shut
It's like an IP address.
It does kind of. I was fully joking about that, but I wanted to see the
What the hell?
Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
Couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Is that Makoto?
I'm back, bitches!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
And Foucault
That's
just
all.
like, go ahead.
Take it as a compliment. Because that's the best compliment you'll ever get from me.
I actually like that. It's a
And Foucault's just like, oh god damn it, another person to deal with.
Yep.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
No, I'm not a fucking ghost.
I am still going to slap you for thinking freaking Kyoko is a ghost.
I already got him for that, don't worry.
Thank
Everyone
you.
was there. All my friends who had struggled together had survived. And as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. Started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
Yeah, we were dumped in the trash. That's why.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, probably garbage.
What the
Yeah, remember
heck?
Kyoko's hat? Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto! He smells like a wet dog.
That's being generous.
Get away! Shoo! Shoo!
And that's an insult coming from her. In a flash, my tears dried up.
Oh.
So,
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what?
Hmm.
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
That's already
True.
cleared up.
That's related to what I have to tell you all.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Last class trial?
Yeah, the one we
In
just
other
had.
words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. And of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then, who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind.
That's right.
Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it,
However,
but his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto?
Make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The Mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the Mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial.
It's natural.
when you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you're referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. Of course you are.
How?
For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later.
What did I? Sorry.
What are you thinking of?
What did I predict Pothead was gonna be? Dead?
Alive.
You predicted
Damn
a
it.
lie.
Damn it!
What, you don't want more... What, you don't want more weed? Makoto does.
Oh, that reminds me. Hagakure, we need to talk later.
So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
Whatever it is, we'll do it after this. Alright?
Yeah.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct?
Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
Everyone but my weed plants! Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
Head over to
I'd love
Byakuya. Go ahead.
I'd love to get the fuck out of here as soon as we can.
I was about to say, cut over to Byakuya. So when is this trial being held again?
Yeah.
Like I said, I meanwhile want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
The final battle.
But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries... It's a pretty tall friggin' order.
Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. If we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
I
can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree. Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too. At first.
It's like, oh, now you tell me.
Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
Hint?
I'm not reading this again.
Game students.
I
Yep, the
see.
16 students thing. Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game.
Yep.
Then, the mastermind is...
A student.
There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And in Mukuro, you get 16.
Fucker.
One extra contestant.
Yep.
So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
What?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious.
No way! I can't believe this!
This.
Wait, you can't say that for sure. You can't say for Take two.
Makoto, get your shit together.
Can't say that. Fucking A.
Take 3.
Really get your shit together, Makoto.
We can't say for sure that's true yet.
Finally.
Puts the script down.
Oh shit. Ah.
Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret. I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
The main Monokumu's on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us.
Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation.
Well, maybe, but still. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
It's officially
An
nighttime.
hour into the fucking episode.
Well,
This is a school announcement.
Oh,
You've
that's
all
different.
probably figured this out by now, but
You need to
at
get your
this
shit in
point,
gear.
the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever
Oh.
you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Hmm?
how very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
And how kind of him, too.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation.
So in other words, stop talking.
Stop
Okay.
taking too long.
Stop talking and start investigating.
I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Look
time
into
to
my
waste.
veins!
Goodbye.
Well then,
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall,
Master!
with Fukawa right on his heels.
He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like
Ramen.
coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee.
Screw it, I'll make my own casino, with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the blackjack and the hookers. Yeah, screw the whole damn thing.
You're
Ugh.
totally useless. So, bye.
Fat Togo trudged out of the dining hall.
And now she's gone.
Thank God.
Thank
And
God.
you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know,
Hmm.
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself, too.
just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
Yeah, sure you will.
And off he goes.
I mean, he's gonna use the power of weed for sure, but...
Make him
Not
see
sure how
shit.
far that'll get him here.
Probably make him see into the future.
By the way,
I can see the future.
By the way, Makoto, stop by my room. I've got some for you.
Yeah, will do. Thank you.
Perfect. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves.
What about you, Hina?
Want to join our
Mm,
party? Want to
your
quote?
party of one. I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know, but up till now I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else.
You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But how did I save you? I need to know. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here.
The only thing I can think of is she said something during a class trial at some point that helped them out. Or she was deflecting anger away from Genocide Jack. Who the fuck knows at this point?
Oh no.
So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own.
I can make it on my own.
Okay, see you later.
Shout out to the 5 people who get that joke.
Dear Christ.
Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. Once again, just us two.
Indeed.
Just the two of us. We
Stop.
can make it if we
Stop singing that. I don't like that song. Something about it just really rubs me the wrong way.
Well, it's just us two. Turn around, Kyoko's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So what
It's
makes
just us. One.
So what makes me rub you the right way then, Kyoko?
Never say that again.
Don't-
So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us.
I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together at the end. You just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we
Let's
can get back
split up,
together and
gang.
share it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right?
Yes.
So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
Visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
Can you two at least shower before you do your investigating? Because you guys were in the trash.
Kyoko
Stink.
walks back.
Wait, what are you?
It's just Kyoko walks back. It's just like, by the way, fucking shower, Makoto.
You too. You were in the trash with me.
And I plan to.
That
You don't
Kyoko
have
was
to work.
gone. Leaving only me. All by myself.
All by myself.
And no singing.
How could this happen?
Don't have time to waste either.
There's no
I'm running
time
out
to
of
waste.
Cheetos. I have to begin my search. Still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. Expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. Then we can all escape together!
Yeah!
He really said that out loud. Jesus.
Guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file.
Shut up, it's late.
Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown.
Thank you.
They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body.
You know, with a kniffy?
A kniffy. You are correct. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
Found out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, 16th school. Fucking
The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
God, I fucked that up so.
Oh man.
They always say Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. But they never say Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Look out for her. Sad soldier noises.
I saw that's where that was going, but I was wondering how exactly you were going to spin it. Then we'll know who the mastermind is.
Yeah, look out for her. She's delicate.
You know, the soldier.
Yeah, that just means strong in body, not necessarily strong in emotion.
Fair. Where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? Guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. Headmaster's room, biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double-check the areas that are connected to the murder. The garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Nice.
Place to check has been added.
Let's start with the closest one. Turn around. So hey, you know that door that gate that was always there? It's gone. The gate's open. Finally check out the second floor of the door. Which means I have to do it. Wow, this place looks like shit.
You're expecting?
This is the second floor of the dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up in here or something.
Bombs?
Bombs? Wrong button. Those bathrooms are intact, at least. Yes.
I mean, yeah. If you gotta go take a shit, you know.
Fair.
I think you jumped the gun.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this room is important, but
This room is filled with lockers. Must have been for the Hope Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Let's see. Open this locker. Card reader. Pretty similar to the card readers in the locker rooms on the second floor. Use the e-handbook. That one. Open this locker. Nope.
I think it's gonna do that for every locker.
One of these has to open.
I mean, there might be a way to open them later.
Try. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you can't open those lockers.
Oh, right. I remember now.
Like I said, there may be a way to open them at some point, but you don't have that right now.
Yep. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room.
Just turn around. What are you doing here?
I've been here.
Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret.
I fucking keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, I threw it on fucking OBS.
God damn it.
Just link it in recording chat.
Yeah.
No way.
I can't believe
So I
this.
decided to check it out one more time.
Okay, someone did catch exactly what I said. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
Kniffy.
Kniffy. The 16th school.
That is indeed what I said.
I know. That's the funny part. We can watch it after we're done with this.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, we
And
gotta
then-
get back to it.
And then reminisce.
Alright.
Monokuma had food in his mouth that one time. That's what he meant. That's what was happening when he was just going. It's just Monokuma had his mouth full.
Mouth stuffed with donuts. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. Must be thinking about something. Probably shouldn't bother her. Oh, look, a computer.
Ooh.
PC on the desk. It belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem.
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. We're gonna ignore the rest of these, though.
Okay.
I don't think we. Yeah, we don't need to know about the rest of these.
I was trying to come up with a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to pay attention to anything that's about turtles or whatever.
Turtles.
Maybe he just really liked turtles. I don't know.
Wait, what's this search? Alice in Wonderland. Huh, why would you be searching that?
What does this one say? King DDD unbur. Never mind.
The fuck?
Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best you could do as a complete Kirigiri failure.
Sick burn on your dad there. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? Appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have.
Nice.
The ultimate despair.
Interesting.
Well, there might be more.
It would seem.
Hmm.
It's the
However,
same thing.
Alright. This looks good. There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So,
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
A breeze?
indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Interesting.
Of this wall? Sorry.
I swear to fuck. I swear to fuck.
Kyoko's like not having any shit.
Kyoko's just 110% done with his shit.
It's like
My favorite part of that is after she slapped him, Makoto's just like, sorry.
oh, sorry.
Open space. Does that mean? Mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it.
Open sesame.
Open sesame. Know how to open it?
No. The password is long live Olmec.
Long live on.
Figure out some kind of trick or something.
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password, the door should open right up.
Did you try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
3, 4, 5. Yes, God damn it.
That's the same combination I have in my luggage.
God damn it, man. I was gonna be like, what?
Great minds, I guess.
Yes,
What kind of password is that? It sounds like something some idiot would have in his luggage. But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there.
How about password?
Password. Yeah, there it is.
Right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all this paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this.
Jeez. What were they thinking? So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. Maybe for her there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. If Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. Might be a chance. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brilliant.
There it is.
What about your name?
What?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. Also, that one Makoto Shinkai movie. You ever seen that movie? It's fantastic. You should watch it.
You're getting sidetracked, Makoto.
I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. By the way, side note, yes, that movie actually is fucking fantastic, and y'all should go see it if you haven't already. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want.
So in other words, do it.
Do it.
I'm not telling you to. I'm saying you can if you want, if you wish. This isn't the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Time to do it. This is home to a computer. Belong to the headmaster. Nice.
Nice!
Open the door.
It would seem...
You
However...
you have to hit the actual computer. You hit the desk before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn piece of shit. No, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. If that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
Oh,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong.
Okay. In that case, here goes nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it worked!
Collected myself and turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. Typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. Hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, shit, I misspelled it.
Idiot.
Thought it was EGG.
Oh god, that did go up today, didn't it?
Yeah, I gotta go
Fucking
watch.
hell. I need to watch it too.
Yeah.
Egg.
Well.
Gotta open it with my diamond.
Gotta open it with my diamond. I'm fucking pissed off!
My god. You're getting
What?
sidetracked.
A little bit. That did it? Kyoko, it worked! Oh, right.
Oh, right. Yes.
Kyoko.
Tell me why.
Ain't
Enough.
nothing but a heartache.
You're hopeless. Ugh.
You're right, I should have gone for the Weird Al one.
That's not what I meant.
Not looking me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim.
Fuck
Kyoko.
Makoto sometimes, I swear to God. you just hear her mumbling that as she's walking away.
Oh shit! What do we got here?
Hey, Kyoko. As well have not even been in the room.
Oh no!
Fixed on only one thing.
No
Yeah,
way,
you see the picture
man.
back there.
Yeah, I'm like, I had to like, oh, that hurt. That hit me.
That's not what her gaze is focused on, though. How about the present?
Wrapped and covered with such joy. It made it so unusual.
It's a bum.
Bomb?
Bombs?
The brightly colored box here seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Did we open it? Getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
There could be a $50,000 check in here.
Why, you think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is,
Yeah.
at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Pregnancy test.
Makoto, you are the father!
Oh! When did Mori get in here? How did Mori get in here?
Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. He opens it, it's a copy of Sonic 06.
Oh! Oh!
It's a copy of Sticker Star, and then it's
Copy of stickers.
and suddenly his face is just replaced with Emil's face.
Could be just a string in there.
One,
It has an embarrassing snapshot. The Christmas
for
party.
the Christmas party.
even better than that. You open it, it's just a rock.
A rock.
A secret rock.
No special meaning to it or anything. It's just a rock. It's just like
Could be a dick in a box too. So I don't know.
God.
nobody's there though.
Step by heavy step, I approached the box. Took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up.
It's another box. It's out of another box, and it's out of another box.
You might be those little Russian dolls.
Matryoshka doll.
Yeah, those.
Welcome back to World Championship Boxing.
Oh, I guess it can be. Oh, it's this! An imaginary box. Hey, we can fit in here.
But I got you this box. I began
Why
to
is
sneak
it
its way
hard?
into the box.
Why is it heart shaped?
So hesitant
Black
glance
hand.
aside, in.
Thank you.
Just the hand just comes out and just slaps Makoto out of the box.
It's like that toilet. It's like the toilet in Majora's Mask, but it just comes out and slaps him and goes back.
Oh, look, it's Thing from the Addams Family.
Do 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 do. Do do.
Makoto, why don't you actually look into the box?
You still have your clothes on, by the way, Kyoko.
Yes.
Oh
That's
shit!
the- I told you not to scream, you idiot.
It's a severed tongue in there.
Yoko's advice was no use. I let a trembling cry.
I was about to say, someone's.
What's in there? And then it just starts dancing and pulls out a bit.
Wait, hold on.
Scorpion was here.
It is.
Get over here.
It is time to doot, fuck boys.
You're not He-Man.
Oh no, we released Skeletor.
I'm reminded of the Skeletor joke I made earlier.
Opens up the box, one of the eye lights up blue.
Spooky, scary skeleton. Oh shit, it's Zen!
Hello, it is I, Waluigi.
Come closer, young man. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, damn it.
Makoto, you're staring at it, making skeleton jokes. What is wrong with you?
And he just comes in line, just hits him with a bone club.
Just because I'm disarmed doesn't mean I'm out of options.
Are we getting to the next line here? God damn it.
Makoto, did you forget your line already? Read the script
What's
again.
in the box?
What was in the box? It was bones. Your bones. My bones.
Chicken bone.
Bones.
Bones, bones.
Bones.
Bones, bones.
Damn it, I forgot about that.
Human bones. Chicken bones.
Bones.
Bear bones in there for some reason.
It's only my bone.
The last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. You would think it was some spare ribs.
Yummy!
Yummy!
What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
Oh.
Ribs! Spare ribs!
Spare ribs.
God, you guys gotta look that up sometime. That is so fucking funny.
Eventually. Meanwhile, Kyoko's just standing there shaking her head in disappointment.
Just holds up the skull head. Is it to be or not to be? That's
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Makoto, you're fucking hopeless.
Alas, poor Kyoko. Sorry.
headphones
I'm alive.
connected to the.
I'm alive, you idiot.
I see.
Just as I thought.
You're a fucking idiot.
Hey, I found your dad.
Yeah,
You know what
actually.
the funny thing is? You did find your dad.
Yeah.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's your dad in that box.
Yeah. You know that guy from the very beginning of the game who got launched in the rocket?
Oh.
Yeah,
That was him.
that's him.
Oh, happy Father's Day.
Dark.
I love dark humor. I love dark humor, man.
Oh, it's your... Oh. Happy birthday, Kyoko! I gave you your dad! Oh, shit.
He's a little skinnier than you remember.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he could do with gaining a few pounds.
You could say he's all skin and bones.
Oh, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. There's no skin there.
Punish it.
Oh, Kyoko.
Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically.
I think I saw chicken bone in there too. What was up with that?
Makoto, shut the fuck up. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
Well, part of it anyway.
Whose body?
It's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
The guy in the box.
My father.
Huh? What about him?
Your
Correct.
your daddy's died.
Yeah, I know. What you found in the box.
Don't wake daddy.
Makoto, I'm going to roundhouse you. Those bones. That body.
I mean, I'm sure we can put them back together. You know? Anybody got some Gorilla Glue?
I don't think Gorilla Glue is the right answer.
Like, we have to sing the song. The hip bones connected.
I am fucking done with that. No, do not. That's my father, or at least what's left of him.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, see, there's a missing toe over here. I mean, yeah, this part's missing.
This is Kyoko's dad?
There's two fingers missing here, but that's definitely him.
I mean, at least the middle one is there. That's a very important finger, you know?
Yeah, I know. As she's holding it up to him. As she's holding it up to him right now. Yeah, I know it's important.
I was about to say, I think he's missing his two middle fingers.
No, those are the only fingers that are left.
It can be like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's the bottom line.
Skeleton jokes. God damn it. How long have we spent on skeleton jokes at this point? Jesus Christ.
Can you isolate this whole bit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, too long. That's how long has been spent on this.
Same man she's been searching for.
Moving on.
Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
Logic.
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. Well...
The 16 feet.
Yeah. Alter Ego said that the headmaster... Makoto,
I'm paying attention.
Makoto, you've broken my concentration because you were too busy making jokes about that goddamn skeleton. Alter Ego said... Makoto, I swear to fuck. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
in other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyway.
He is dead. Not big surprise.
He is dead. Not a big surprise. Kyoko explained her analysis. She was completely calm. Or, no. She wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. That's why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. Was that all there was to it?
I gave up some of that pride. In order to Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
Would she really give up her pride just for that? Couldn't help but wonder. Nice.
Hidden room present.
Hidden room present.
Let's...
I feel like I shouldn't make
wrap
the small talk
Should
right
we
now.
wrap that gift?
Maybe I should just look around a bit first. Probably cutting down on the skeleton jokes would help too.
That's also... Kyoko is pissed because of all your skeleton jokes, Makoto. Move along.
Huh? This picture. Aw. It's all faded.
Oh.
Must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of...
Small Kyo.
Small Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you how cute you look in this picture?
Well, that's got her pretty rattled.
That's not important right now. Also, shut the fuck up, Makoto.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet, to now find something like this? So what do you expect me to do now?
And I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, must have really cared about her.
Why?
Is this a butterfly?
Why? Makoto, I swear to Christ. Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here.
You know, closure.
And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father?
Gendo Akari would like a word. Kyoko.
Photo of Kyoko and Headmaster. I mean, what's on the desk?
Ah, right. The desk.
Doesn't hurt to look at it.
Headmaster's desk. Probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like.
Are you sure?
Because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't.
Okay then, if you don't mind.
Look.
Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I will be right back. I need to pee.
Oh, nice. Time to take a piece.
What the fuck was that about?
What, the bones?
No, the bones I'm not surprised about. What the fuck was Makoto doing?
He's... I don't know.
Do you think you could answer that for me? What was Makoto thinking, making jokes like that?
I don't know.
Sometimes I don't know whether to be amused or just disappointed. Then again, that's all you ever get out of Makoto. You're either amused or you're disappointed. I'm not even sure what to make of what he said there. Also, what the fuck was this sands he was talking about? And where did that music come from? What is he on about? Shit. He's into some weird things, you know. I know I'm one who examines dead bodies constantly, but he's into some weird shit.
They have their own kinks, you know?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Oh, please, Kyoko, it's not like you have any of them fucking skeletons in your closet. Oh, wait.
You want to repeat that? Hey, is everything all right up there? No.
I have returned.
Kyoko's like debating, complaining about what's wrong with all these skeleton jokes. It's like, I'm like, it's like what? It's got their own kinks.
Jesus.
Why would that?
For human.
Why would that be his kink, though?
And we have our own sense of humor, even though it's dark, morbid.
I mean,
There's some
yeah,
people who don't find that kind of thing humorous.
Oh, please, Kyoko. It's not like you have skeletons in your closet. Oh, wait.
No, I don't keep them in my closet. But when I'm done
you're done, you will have one.
But when I'm done investigating them, they usually stay in my basement for a little bit until we can take them to a morgue properly.
You just crush it.
You know?
Get the dust.
You know, it happens when you have to preserve a crime scene.
Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. In the last drawer... Huh? What's this?
In case of emergency.
It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. Found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is.
I think you're probably right.
seem
Might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
Huh? Kyoko?
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
Headmaster's e-handbook. Listen, Makoto.
Huh?
Can I ask you a favor?
Favor? What is it?
so.
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
Hey,
could you leave?
Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit.
Understood. Yeah.
Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Narrator's
Well,
note.
just-
She was not fine.
Just let her have her time to herself with, Yeah.
I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. And Makoto, I think you and I both know how we go about handling our emotions.
You know, Kyoko, told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But
Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory.
again. Sorry.
Never do that again. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. And I'll see you later. Better put some backbone into this investigation. Chucks the table right out the door.
Literally, some backbone.
That is the joke.
She picks up the picture and just smashes it upside his head.
She just lets out a primal rage scream.
No.
No, she doesn't do that.
No. Is she really okay? Then just a puff of smoke wafts out of the fucking doorway.
Probably not.
You hear a lot of bone club noises in the back.
No.
Kyoko. Must have been a complete shock to her. It was a shock to me. Sorry, go ahead.
He walks out, and then and it's just like, is she really okay? And then a puff of smoke comes out. It's just like, fuck. Supposed to smoke together later.
Kyoko just accidentally hotboxes herself.
It wasn't an act, but it wasn't an accident.
Find out what happened to the headmaster. No doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. He killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. Killed him. Then they're gonna kill me! Oh my god! The headmaster is dead.
No, Makoto yells that within earshot of Kyoko, and she's just like, I told you to get the fuck out of here.
Do you mind? Stop being so loud.
The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you.
She just grabs the drawer, chucks it at him.
Yeah, exactly. Who was the Hope's Peak headmaster? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
We were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. It means the mastermind's true identity is... one of the 16 students, we get it.
Yes.
Even if it's met in the main hall and add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Flashback.
Oh yeah.
Yep, all dead.
Memories.
Dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. The ones still left alive are... me, Yakuya,
Yeah.
Hiro,
Stop thinking about me.
Toko, Hina, and Kyoko.
Yep.
Only those 6 people are still alive. Wait, what the fuck did Byakuya say?
Stop thinking about me.
And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. Chucks another drawer at him.
Fucking leave.
It just has to be.
I told you.
Wait, here we go.
Told you to leave so long ago. Well, now you have that emergency handbook.
Back to the locker room. Because now we can do shit. Okay, the one we want is on the far right. This locker, rattle. Card reader. E-handbook to open those up. My handbook. But, what about the emergency handbook? Emergency handbook. See what we got inside. Anything that might be a clue. Damn it.
That is the wrong locker.
Yep. Beep.
This is the wrong room.
Nope. This is the wrong locker. There we go. It's practically empty. Was ist das? Just one thing. Some kind of pocket. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. There's some writing inside. Could be important. I'm like violating the other's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. All the letters are spaced out evenly. Whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? Flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. Saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before.
There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
Da-da-da-da!
He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. The future of our country, our world. It's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father.
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. This belongs to Kyoko. What's it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. It says she hadn't seen her dad since he left when she was little.
I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
What does this all mean? Quickly scan the remaining pages of the notebook. I've been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind started spinning that much faster.
Spin!
Spin! When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? No idea. Does it possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us.
Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair.
Da 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 da.
Well, let's check a different locker, possibly.
Yep.
Maybe this one?
Locker open. What you got? Nope.
Nothing there.
Try that one.
And this one.
That's pretty good. Rats.
What do we got inside? There we go. Huh.
Rats.
Now, who would use stuff like this?
Interesting.
Let's see. Let's see what's in here. I see a bong. I see.
This locker's totally disorganized.
I see a couple plants, and I know exactly what they are.
Where it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. This is crystal ball. Huh? Crystal ball? No. Can't be. No way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible.
Well, let's look down here.
Yep. All kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. Dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. The moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had it evaporated. Yasuhiro Hagakure. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. We were all sucked into this evil world. Never had the chance to take any classes.
Oh, Pi, what's happening here?
So what is this notebook?
The question.
The question is Opie still awake?
Ah!
And the answer is yes.
He is. He is. We just had to get him to laugh a little bit. He is so engrossed in all this shit that's happening. I can see the gears turning in his head. It's just like, what could this mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
The more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? Why am I seeing this? Why are there things locked in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? And why are so many of them covered up with metal plates?
Interesting.
A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone.
Well,
away we go.
I think the second floor is more or less done. Or
Oh,
the
the
second
dorms.
floor of the dorms. Yeah,
Okay.
you're on the second floor of the dorms.
Back to the data center.
And now for the data center.
Show it back
Hina.
here.
Makoto?
Hi, Hina-chan.
Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
It is pretty suspicious.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But,
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean,
Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So you open it. Be the
Yes.
fucking guinea pig again.
Would you say, yes, because it's okay if I explode. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Are you sure she didn't mean that? Okay, so I guess I'll open it.
Oh, wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded.
You know, raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead. Donuts, my friend.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. All my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was,
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi.
yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Hey, what's this?
Well, a couple things.
Some kind of hatch on the floor. Right now, I'm more concerned about that weird device. I just noticed there's a Monokuma face on the floor.
Yeah, that weird device. Her name is Aoi Asahina.
Yeah.
You missed her.
Yes, I did. What is this device? It's like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean?
okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Oh, hold on. You can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Beep, beep, boop, beep.
Beep, beep, boop, boing.
It was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Yep. Huh? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. You know, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center.
Data center. Took a good look at the control panel. Yep, that sure says data center.
Oh yeah, it does.
Saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. Just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. Data center? That's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. Probably better go check it out.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here.
What did that done for? And I need to go check out the data center. Turn to the data center.
Return to the data center?
Gotta find the computer room.
You found the computer room.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Missile data downloaded.
Oh shit.
But
Oh, look,
hang
we
on.
found the bombs.
Hang on. I got this. Well, he's saying nothing right now.
Is that Monokuma? Hey!
Rawr! Grar! Give me all your donuts! That's why I said I was voicing this.
Is that you, Hina?
What? Aw, man. Busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button.
Uh-oh. Whatever you do, don't push it!
Too bad.
Aw, man.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. Room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Controls Monokuma.
What if you talk to him again? Nope, that's it.
Oh, damn. That would have been
Fuck.
hilarious.
Grar! Give me all your donuts! Whoa! Hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now?
What the heck was that just now? Monokuma?
Huh? What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Monokuma? What? For real?
For real?
God, why do you make that sound every time I say that? It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, Makoto. You freak me out sometimes, and not in the good way. You don't freak me out and give me donuts as presents.
Yeah, but it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room.
How many times are you gonna... Kyoko's right behind him. How many times are you gonna fucking say that? And then walks out.
The hell of it is this is all in his head.
Oh, or you're imagining Kyoko's voice.
Turns around. Huh! Makoto, are you okay?
Makoto, really, are you okay? Do you need to lay down or something?
He's brainstorming right now.
Also, you haven't showered. God.
It's
You just
true.
punched me in the face now when you walked in.
This control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
Maybe the Mastermind can't control us and can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
about to say, you want to try that again?
Makoto, it's your fault with this fucking skeleton nonsense.
Kyoko's theory was right.
But if the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right?
Logically, yes. Guess that would have to be true. But if that is true,
Yep.
then in the Mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student. Mukuro Ikusaba. Wait, no.
Yeah, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her.
No, it can't be. No way, right?
Monokuma control room. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making.
It's just like, this is my normal face, though.
This is
Yeah.
my.
Wow, your normal
His
face is
game
looking
face.
Wow, your normal face is looking like you're lost. Man, I feel sorry for you.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. Oh.
What about you? Is everything okay?
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something.
Can't say it isn't possible. I really hope it's not true.
So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Yeah, good point. Can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going?
Yeah.
First, let me check out this hatch.
What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Or not. Alright, let's leave.
No, you can never check the hatch properly.
Yeah,
Click.
I know. That was the point. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
Ah, the door! It just locked on its own.
What? A hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Rattle, rattle.
Rattle, rattle.
You're right, it's locked. But why?
Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted.
Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I will be able to move it around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school's mascot just stop moving.
What, you mean like yesterday? Then, that room...
Yep.
As if you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So, right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed.
Correct the window.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? You having to check a certain suspicious hatch?
No way! The hatch on the
Yeah.
floor?
Yeah, but Makoto was fucking distracted the whole time.
Yep.
Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
You fool!
Of course, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. Well then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. Rely on you guys to tell the others. Yes.
Does the peace sign fades out of existence?
Yeah. Wow. He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
huh?
Then, when I said we should leave,
That hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. Let's stay positive and make the most of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here.
Good idea. In the meantime, I'm gonna go dead away. Sorry.
I can smell your bad jokes. You should know that.
All of a sudden, Kyoko learned Mage Hand simply to smack Makoto.
No, I didn't learn Mage Hand. I was just standing behind you. You weren't paying attention. Nice. You've got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later.
Mina took off at a full sprint. I have to do what I can too. The only way forward. Let's see.
Starts walking backwards. Headmaster's room.
Headmaster. This is the
No?
headmaster's room. This
Well,
is
there's
the
an
right
important
room.
figure.
Heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Makoto, it's you.
Oh, Yakuya. Yakuya.
Talking to him might be important.
There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious.
Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
Ooh, do tell. What do you mean, something interesting?
Take a look at this.
Get a load of this.
No. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
Class number 78 student registry?
It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words,
Apparently class number 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room,
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of her profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt, Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikusawa, 16th student.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school.
That must be how
the one
Kyoko
they
learned
call
about it.
the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
The gasp. What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you?
Oh, well, excuse me.
TV.
Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report.
Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair.
And her profile was right next to Asahina's.
I mean, you're not wrong. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures.
Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. Don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro is capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What's wrong, Makoto?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of her class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think?
What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later.
What, her measurements?
Actually, yes.
Right.
Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean...
Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Nice.
Mukuro's profile. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to use, so I suggest you pay attention.
Advice for me.
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well.
Not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
In other words,
the cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch?
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't as you will.
Looks behind him, but you don't have a hunch.
You fucking moron.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. That it? Yep.
That might be it.
Okay. Up to 5th floor. Is Opie
Got
still
one more
awake?
place. Oh!
Opie, you still
Well,
with
you're
us?
almost done. I don't know, but you're almost done with this part.
Biolab.
Biolab.
More like a fucking freezer.
I mean, maybe.
Well, here I am in the biolab. So cold. It's like normally cold. It's like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side,
Maybe look at the right side.
it's so cold in here. First thing you need to figure out. Weird machine is on the wall. Look at the door. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. I mean, this biolab is actually a morgue? Should probably take a closer look around. Kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and the alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel. We do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge?
Well, let's look at those again.
Some kind of weird machine here. Blah blah. The lights are on. On the left. Right hand lights are off. Looking around, I think I get it. It's clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Nice.
Biolab secret.
And about those lights by each slot. It's like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. To mean inside each slot lit up in blue, that one of the victims is.
Biolab lights.
Can't let my emotions take control right now. I mean, one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. To do that, I have to continue my investigation. Any other option? Say, how many lights do you see here?
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 5, 3, sir! Yeah.
There you are, Sleeping Beauty.
Count the lights. How many are there?
There's one.
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 Yeah. This is actually important for something.
Yep. Stack of tarps here. Seen a lot of those things lately.
Well, that's kind of all you can say about the tarps right now.
1. 2.
Jesus
3.
Christ. If you do this the whole
4.
time, I'm going to. If you do this the whole time, I'm going to slap you.
5. 6. 7.
And it's not going to be. And it's not going to be a light one. It's not going to be a light one. It's going to be. It's going to be a meat hook.
9. 9. There are 9 lights.
You fucking deserve that.
Yeah, I know. Worth it.
Those lights are important.
Yep.
This is morgue.
Eat some morgue.
Well, the crime scene's important, so back to the garden.
Yep. And a boop.
Right here.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Ding, 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 ding. Something's missing.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Something feels like it's not there.
Mukuro's body. It's not here. The mark from the fucking explosion is, though.
Yeah, the ground's still scorched.
And they scrubbed that pretty good.
Maybe the body's inside the tool shed. Better check just to be sure.
Yeah, that being a morgue's kind of important.
Didn't find anything even close to a dead body. It's not in here either, then it must be... Could it be the biolab? Corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. The tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. Tarp.
Yep.
Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Means killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? Biolab.
There you go.
I didn't notice this before, but there's
the entire fucking time, Makoto.
Yep. Didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. And this originally came from the Biolab? Nice.
Tarp. Yeah, that was it.
That's the only thing in here?
Think so. The dojo also played a key role in the case, so
yep.
He did say checking there.
Yep.
Which if you're ever unsure, the truth bullets does say things to check.
Yep. All I really needed to check here.
Oh.
Use turn around.
Nope.
Hi, Toko.
Mm.
Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight?
No, that's not it at all. Just thought maybe you'd found a clue.
Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time!
Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now?
Not in the slightest.
When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing.
I'm pretty sure everyone's stuck on calling you serial killer. Nobody's gonna say that.
Master will.
Okay, yeah, maybe Byakuya will.
Byakuya definitely will.
I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me?
Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Locker. It's a wooden locker. Including here, but it's just a mesmerized attempt to frame Kyoko.
Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else here. Well,
Ding dong bing bong.
yep.
It's on TV.
This is a school announcement.
Could have sworn there was something else still.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along
This is the
nicely?
something else.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best,
Oh, right,
your
that.
generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Hey, this ain't possible.
Yep.
What?
This is
How
the
is supposed to
thing.
give us a hint? I'm suspicious, there's no doubt about that. It could be a trap. But even knowing that, you had to go to the gym, right?
Yeah.
Neener. Hey, hero. Oh, hey, hero.
Makoto!
Why'd you act so surprised?
Oh, no reason.
You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? You here to find out what he has to say?
I just did, actually. I'm on my way out.
You already talked to him? What'd he say?
Listen, sorry, but I gotta go.
Oh, wait, but what about that thing? Hero, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? But my brownies. It's like he was trying to avoid me.
Kyoko walks up behind him. I saw what happened, and don't worry. I figured out how to make him.
Excellent. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. He's been hiding something this whole time.
Well, I love this shot with only Makoto. It's the best one.
Spring!
Sup, motherfucker?
Hey, that's my line.
Welcome! Hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
Envelope? Oh, this one. This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Yes! Get on with it!
Get on with it!
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me... Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. And then I read it. What I found was a single photograph. Look at this photograph!
Look at Sakura in this shot. I love it.
She's just like,
You make a perfect armrest.
You gotta rip this guy his head off.
I was gonna say, try anything like that again, and it'll crush your head like a grape.
He didn't actually do anything. He didn't actually do anything. We're just posing for it.
Pose it.
Featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. With everyone who'd come to Hoth Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but someone behind Sayaka. He's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right,
Yeah.
when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, and we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba. This girl is...
Yep.
What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone here posed like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this.
Does something seem out of place, Makoto?
And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. It was natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural that everyone else is in the picture. But everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. If this picture is real, could that mean? Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
Beautiful.
That is the correct answer.
Now, how long are you just gonna keep up it? All this rambling and burping and soliloquy of yours, Hamlet.
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way of standing there, you know?
He mentions Hamlet, all of a sudden Kyoko gets angry. And she doesn't know why.
No, she does know why, because she's standing there.
Oh, I mean, get out!
And she's not even angry, she's just like, this fucking bear.
I told you I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? I'm totally out of the field.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo.
Group photo.
Nice. In the end, all they found in the gym was even more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected.
Well,
Is it
there's
time for Ding Dong
one
Bing Bong?
last... I think there's one last thing to look at.
How does that count as a hint? Just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? He put together a fake photo just to confuse me? Oh, right, that. But it looks so real,
Yeah.
so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Do you mean everyone but me? Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. I should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. No way, here we go.
Well, I mean, let's find everyone.
Yep. Up. It specifically said he was in the archive. Not
Yeah,
a big
it did say
surprise.
I mean, where else would Byakuya be? Let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the... Why was he acting like that? Oh, you mean normal?
Because he always acts. He always acts like that, Makoto.
Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. You know, like normal.
Why was he acting normal?
Why was he acting normal?
So why was Byakuya acting like Byakuya?
God damn it.
Well, you did that
good.
part.
Yep. Let's see.
At the garden.
Hey, Hero!
Makoto!
What's going going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that.
No way. No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry!
Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. Like he was avoiding me. He was afraid of me. Why?
Makoto, it's because you have a booger on your face.
Okay. See, I believe I know who's around the corner here. Alright, they're
Who's around
in
the corner?
They're
the
in the
biolab.
biolab. Decided to visit the biolab one more time. First thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out. Again.
Yep.
Huh? Toko? What's this? Oh, but Toko.
Yeah, why don't you worry about the one that's actually passed out?
Toko, are you okay? No. No. She's not dead, is she? And there's our answer.
There's your answer.
Oh, shit.
It's cold! It's super cold! So cold I think I might catch a cold.
Keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I was asleep? I must have fainted again.
Uh-huh.
I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No. No, I wasn't.
Have you reached that
Oh, then
certain
what?
age?
Hot and bothered? Straight up horny?
Jesus Christ. Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know, last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
Bazinga.
SOB!
Don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
That is not how that works. No, it's more like half.
Genocide Jack's memory. What I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or slit your throat.
Last I saw him, he was leaving the archive. Sure, Byaku's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes, yes.
By himself?
I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it! I totally knew it! I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master.
I knew it.
That face is the best. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
She's fun.
Yeah.
Genocide Jack shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? Gotta be some reason for it. You know, like they did.
The better answer is because Genocide Jack didn't see the picture. Toko did.
Yep. Fridge. It's open. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here.
That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Oh, hi, Kyoko.
She faints so easily.
Kyoko!
Makoto.
Getting late, isn't it?
Hell yeah, it is. Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
But listen, about this room.
Oh yeah,
It
it's...
would seem
It's a morgue.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and... well, there you have it.
No bones about it. Sorry.
Enough.
Knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there...
That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this.
Pulls out a skeleton hand. There you go.
I'm gonna break it upside your head.
Grabs it. Sorry. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. Suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Huh? How come?
Because Mukuro's body is in here.
Eh. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail.
Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Just wait over there? That's it?
And don't get any ideas, Makoto. Maybe stare at those tarps if you want to.
Right. I don't think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. That's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember, that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. That's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there.
Tarp has been updated.
Tarp?
Maybe peek around what's here.
Already looked through the instruction manual. Importantly, left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. These ones aren't.
Would seem...
I've seen the blue light comes on when its slot is occupied.
So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights?
Biolab lights has been updated.
It's meant for storing dead body. Can't do it. Can't look inside. Should ask Kyoko about that group photo. For all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I could solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer.
That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Mastermind forged that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. No other explanation.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Already? Geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if it goes slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Really?
Remember those words. The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
Well, that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? And what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown.
The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
The only other option is those other wounds. The file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen,
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old,
however,
but that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? If the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
at the very least,
Da-da-da-da! Certainly, you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Nice.
Kyoko's account.
hey,
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
You remembered all that?
They are indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then,
indeed,
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed,
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba.
well,
The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Well, don't watch out. Well, don't watch out for her anymore. She's dead. Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think
so
so.
then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here.
Oh, wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad. Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair.
But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
She could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. For someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes?
Hold on. Still have one more thing to do. Nothing I need to talk to Kyoko about. To ask her about the pocketbook that I found in that locker. But don't do it now.
Now's your chance.
Not miss your chance to blow. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead, then out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So,
What? What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found a pocketbook. After looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to the area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. About the headmaster. About your father.
That's true.
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto.
Kodo, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes.
Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
Class 78, urgent interviews. A DVD? Does class number 78, urgent interviews?
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes sense right now. I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Interview DVD. Oh, and now it's my turn. You have a second to listen to me ramble?
Ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less sure of everything. Even my own feelings.
You're talking about your dad, right?
I could never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
All because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
His eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
I mean, they were really red, but I wasn't sure if she was just high. Then again, so was I, so who am I to judge? It's strange. To be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it. But her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. It's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Even behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. Should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. Can't afford to lose.
This shit's got to go down.
Out the door.
I love this shit.
Here we are.
Back to this room.
Oh look, there's the box.
The box. The box. The box. Let me out of the box.
Yeah. You should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, better take a look. The DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. Said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. Stared into the black of the monitor, and seeing my own reflection. Must have only been a few seconds. To me, it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh look, it's Sayaka. Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was one of the man positioned on one side of the screen. The voice of a middle-aged
I
man.
do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single
So
millimeter.
this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. Made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
I accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
It's too bad he died first.
Yep. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up till now. Only this. Simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. I say out loud to myself.
He's talking to himself again. Jesus Christ.
Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. Know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. I know that's so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. As if I was confused, and if I was confused before, I saw next push me right over the edge. Oh look, it me. What I saw was me. Possibly undeniably
So,
me.
Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other, and now we're having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. The I in the here and now, absolutely no memory of it. And no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him
Now,
like this.
shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
It can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. And there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Yakuya? Kyoko? Hina? Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. Then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? Wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
I'll just bite the bullet on this one because I'm not sure. Oopsie! Looks like it broke! Out of service!
What? It just so happened to break now?
Too bad.
Now then. When? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Bye.
Failure my ass, you got the power on purpose. Whatever. Whenever I watch the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You ask them the question and they'd all say yes. Couldn't help myself. Let out a huge exasperated sigh. As I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? We all forgotten? Or...
Interview DVD has been updated. There's
Ding
your
dong,
ding
bing
dong.
bong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Hey, there he is.
Anything that has a start,
Yeah.
there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
Every beginning leads to an end.
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. Class trial
Yeah.
is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. Don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end.
He's talking to himself again. Jesus Christ.
Into the door. It's on the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared?
Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
Just like she said. Yakuya! Yakuya? They arrived, one after another. They were all in the same state of shock. Hina?
What do you do?
Hiro? Silence. It wasn't any normal silence. This was Advanced silence.
Advanced silence.
It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear.
Except she's here. I'm late!
Oh, I'm on fire.
Ah, strong silent master is so wonderful. So cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze.
Oh my god.
Can't read the room, and yet in this instance, I kind of admire her for it.
I'm glad for this. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors.
My sharp scissors and handle, stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, a good boy, girl, or anything in between, I can handle it.
Ah yes, equal opportunity killer. And there she goes.
Uh-oh. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Hold on. And I'll send that to you later. If you don't already have it.
Oh, I have an edited version of it.
Right.
I'm here. Ooh. There are glowing gun faces. I see.
Well now.
Let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Class trial is going to be slow. Slow. It's right to spell. Climaxium zero.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean, this time? Look at all the slender. My beard, good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
There was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest. I took home the Sierra every bit. Win this time, super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
I'll let your everyone watching at home know the spirit is brighter than the hope.
Stop talking.
Does he know the way?
You know the way.
Shut up. Enough of your tedious dribble. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Let's begin the trial. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
We'll try to run away.
And there he goes.
Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared.
Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This'll be over in no time.
With inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid. Suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial.
You're right. I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right?
Of course.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Started making my way toward the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. That toothy maw, some might say. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. Pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. Finally, on steady legs. Passed the threshold and stood in the elevator.
I like to imagine the other four are just punching each other, and then Makoto and Kyoko are just talking. Yeah, so I think we've got this figured out. And then the other four are just like...
Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper,
Kyoko just
deeper
looks back. Jeez, they're taking this poorly.
Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. So deep. So ridiculously, ungodly deep. Wait, hold on.
And even deeper.
Closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. Could have been seconds or centuries later. Felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes.
Monokuma opens the door and they're still punching each other.
This is the final trial site?
What do you think? It's just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate. The longer in the last day, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit on this one. I'll just sit in the vacant 16th seat.
Chills! Kills!
Well then, let's begin.
My God.
Save.
Yeah. Save game.
And with that, gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell. And we'll see you guys next time for the grand finale.
Oh yeah. It's about time.
Goodbye.
And Makoto, I swear to fuck if you make any skeleton jokes during this trial.
What, you don't find them humorous?
I don't have any bone to pick with you.
Monokuma, don't you start too.
DanganRonpa.